What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make a video today that was a little bit more formal, a little bit more informational, rather than me just holding the phone in my hand and kind of looking up at the screen and walking and talking and doing all that. So I'm sitting down and I'm going to go through 3 reasons why you are getting ghosted by your clients as you apartment locate. And let me say this before we get started. Look, even someone as experienced as myself or experienced as Austin Davis, as you guys may know, his YouTube channel, or even Pierre, I think that's his name. He's kind of the top dog here in Austin with apartment locating. Even us get ghosted every day. Every day we get ghosted. But we do things a little bit differently. And I don't know if Pierre or Austin can attest to this, but I do things a little bit differently that have reduced my chance of getting ghosted by my clients and reduced that number of not getting calls back, texts back, or even emails back from the person that is interested in one of my listings. So without further ado, we're going to get into those 3 key things that I do to help me not get ghosted, and 3 reasons why you are getting ghosted. And then maybe, just maybe, I'll give you guys 2 extra tips to make it 5. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first reason is because you are not calling your clients. Look, I know it's easy and it's convenient to sit in your bed, sit on the couch, watch TV, and text your client. Or maybe you're in the car and you're texting your client there. You're out with your friends, you're texting your client. It's easy to do that. I'm at fault of it myself. But if you call your client and you get them on the phone and you talk to them, that is a lot more personal than texting someone behind a keyboard and just seeing words and letters up on a screen, right? You cannot build rapport with somebody if you are just texting them. So you need to pick up the phone. If you got anxiety talking on the phone, you got to get past that. You got to pick up the phone, you got to call your client, and you got to be as nice and bubbly and as enthusiastic as you possibly can. They got to be a friend, guys. Anybody that you are helping find an apartment for needs to be a friend, not a client. You know, like, that is very important. You need to build that connection with them. You need to build that rapport, and then you got to build that personal relationship, because that is ultimately what's going to get them to trust you and feel that you are finding them a place that's in their best interest. So the first thing is picking up the phone and calling them. If you're doing that already, awesome. If you're not, you need to start. I'm telling you, that alone will help you stop getting ghosted immensely. Number 2, this is something that I kind of came up with on my own. I think maybe someone told me, I can't remember, it's been so long, but oftentimes what I do is I'll take a video of me on the camera and I will send that video of myself to that client that I'm reaching out to. So for example, it looks something like this. You pick up the phone, you say, "Hey Mallory, hope you're doing well. This is Matt Worthington, your apartment locator. I got your message on Facebook and I'd love to help you find a place. Tell me when a good time is to reach out. I look forward to helping you. Hope you're having an awesome day." So just by doing that, it puts a face to the name. And by putting a face to the name, it really helps, again, build rapport and that personal connection, so they don't feel like they're just talking to a robot behind the screen. And by the way, these leads are coming in a variety of different ways. So the leads could be coming in through Facebook Marketplace by putting out a listing on Facebook Marketplace. They could come from a referral from like a family friend who gave your number to one of their friends. It could come through Instagram. You know, if you post a listing on Instagram, hopefully you guys have built out your social media profiles. By the way, that's very important. You'll get a lot of leads that way. And these people don't know you, right? So how are you going to build a connection with them if they don't know you? Well, the best way is to act like you're already face to face. Now, of course, you can FaceTime with clients, and that's a great way to do it. I highly encourage it, but not everybody wants to FaceTime, right? So the next best step, if you're not doing a phone call, is to send them a video of yourself talking. You know, you're smiling, you're having a good time, you're upbeat, and they're like, oh, you know what? I like this person. And it prevents them, maybe not prevents them, but it makes them almost feel bad if they ghost you, because they're like, oh, this is a real person, you know? So second thing here is send them a video through text of yourself. Show your face, get dressed up, look nice, look presentable, and send it to them, introducing yourself and that you look forward to helping them with their search and look forward to that phone call. Number 3, so you are allowed to give a gift up to $50 to anybody that refers a client to you and or anybody that you help move into. I think that's like the real estate standard. You can't go above $50. So what I like to do at the beginning is tell them, hey, just so you know, if I do help you find a spot that you really like, I am offering a $50 Visa gift card to give to you out of appreciation for your support. And by doing that, that gives them a little bit more of an incentive to work with you versus the other apartment locator down the street, and or going onto apartments.com and just finding them a place themselves, right? So if you give them a $50 Visa gift card, that really helps a lot to stop them from ghosting you, because they're like, hey, $50, that's pretty awesome. So the way that you can do that is just somewhere in the beginning, you say, okay, before we get into the search, I just want to let you know I appreciate you so much for giving me an opportunity. And I am offering a $50 Visa gift card if this works out, and you sign my name on the application. That'll be something that I give to you for your support. Now, I'll be honest, there has been times where I've told a client that I'll give them $50 and they sign, and I've just simply forgot to give them $50. So myself included, make sure to make a list of that, like a running total, kind of maybe like on a notepad, showing the clients that have signed with you that you've mentioned you give them $50, just so that you're not going against your word. I think that's very important to do that. So make sure that you're just keeping track, because it gets busy, guys, and but we definitely need to follow through with our word. So if you tell anybody $50 Visa gift card, make sure you're doing your absolute best to get them that $50. All right, bonus round. So I got 2 more that I want to give you guys real quickly. I don't want to make this video too long, but 2 other things that have helped me in the past are well, the first one is this: qualify your clients ahead of time. So have they worked with a locator before? What experience have they had in the past with locators? And what do they know about locators? A lot of people just simply ghost you because they think that they have to pay you for your service. You need to make sure it's very clear and upfront that locators are 100% free to them. They just get paid by the apartment complex. So, yeah, at some point, just, make sure to tell them, or, ask them qualifying questions. Ask them, what do you know about locators? Have you worked with one before? If they have worked with one, wonderful. If they know what locators are all about, wonderful. It makes your life much easier, so you don't have to explain the process all the way through. However, if they haven't, then it's on you to tell them that they need to make sure that they write your name down on the application. That's one big thing. You need to make sure that they know you're 100% free. That's another thing. And they need to know that you are there in their best interest. And just by saying those things, it definitely alleviates some of that anxiety that they may have coming into working with an apartment locator. Because, look, the reality is there's not every apartment locator is a good apartment locator. There's some bad ones out there. So you need to make sure that you address those things up front so they feel comfortable working with you and trusting that you're going to find them a place that works best for them. And here's a number 5, okay? It's okay to do this. Address the elephant in the room. Tell them, I get ghosted all the time. I love to help you, but I get ghosted all the time. And I would hope that you would give me your word when you say you won't ghost me and you will work with me. And if you aren't going to work with me, that you will be transparent that you're not going to work with me and that you're going and going to look for help elsewhere. Like, that is so powerful. If you can just tell them from the jump that you get ghosted a lot, then they will be like, oh shit, you know, like, maybe I should be honest with this guy up front, you know, or gal up front, because they're human too, you know, and ghosting someone, I don't care, you know, what you're doing, whether it is you're buying a car or, you know, an apartment or life insurance. Like, you should never ghost somebody. Just be upfront with your intentions. If it's not going to work out, then tell them, right? So definitely, I think it's good to address the elephant in the room from the jump. Don't be afraid to do that. You know, I do it sometimes, and they usually laugh and say, oh yeah, you know, I've ghosted someone before. I'll make sure not to do that. And as long as they give you their word, you know, that's all you can ask. Because trust goes both ways, right? Trust for the apartment locator, but also trust for your client. So guys, that's it. You know, short video. I didn't want to go too long here, but I did want to give you guys 3 solid tips, but also 2 other nuggets to make 5 total reasons as to how you can get past your the people you are reaching out to ghosting you, because it happens all the time in this industry. I know it sucks at times, but there's ways to get around it and ways to reduce the frequency that it happens. So thank you guys for listening to my channel. If you got some good information from this video, please like and subscribe. That'd be awesome. But if not, I will see you guys on the next video. Go out there, make some money, and have an awesome week. Peace.